Good evening, everybody. It is Team Call Tuesday, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. I don't do margaritas, so I don't have a margarita in hand.
Taco Tuesday.
Sure, we'll do that too.
That's what we had for dinner, Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, exactly.
Homemade tacos.
We did have tacos, definitely. So I wanted to welcome you all to our team call. Today I'm going to go ahead and minimize you. I'm going to share my screen actually and share what I have prepared for you. We're going to do some celebrating and we'll chit chat about what's going on. I know I shared with you last week. Did I share with you all last week what's going on? Oh no, I haven't. I didn't share all the announcements that are going on. Oh, and of course I don't have them in front of me. We're gonna work from memory. All right, so May is here and it's great that we're meeting at the beginning of the month. So let me go ahead and actually, no, where am I? Participants here. Okay, let me go ahead and mute everybody. Okay, so the announcements for May, I want to make sure I get it out. All challenge packs that are 150 and up are on sale. So 10 rounds, which is originally 180, which has been on sale for 160, is now 140, which is awesome. So this is a great time. Beachbody decided to give promo, $20 promo off to get people started, especially with summer right around the corner. And, a lot of people that I've been talking to are antsy and they need something to do. So this is perfect timing for them to rebate all that stuff. On May 18th, we get Mixed Berry Energize, and I'm super excited about that. I love my lemon and fruit punch mix, but I'm very curious about this mixed berry. And apparently, from a couple of friends of mine that went to a New Leader Conference in February, they said it's absolutely delicious. So I'll definitely be ordering that. And something else that, oh, my dog, Fitz, honey. And something else that's coming out is called the Weekender Kit. And that is releasing on May 20th. And I thought it was so cool because it's like a sampler pack. You get your lemon Energize with a fruit punch Energize stick, chocolate recover, orange recover, hydrate, vegan almond beach bar, peanut butter chocolate beach bar, and a chocolate cherry almond beach bar. And that retails for $25. And I think that's such an awesome thing to have because people sometimes just want to sample all of our stuff before they purchase. And this is such a great way to have that available. So, and for coaches, it's like 18 bucks. So I thought that was cool. I found my paper. Oh, and then there's a Mother's Day sale for collagen from May 4th to 11th. Everything's an FAQ, but I just wanted to make sure I made you aware of all that stuff so that you had that, in your mind. And then I can share the FAQs for everything. Oh, and Alana Molstein's book came out. So for the To Be Mindset fans, her book is out. So now that we have all those announcements out, which I forgot to make a slide for, but you got it. Hopefully I didn't speak too quickly there. Let's go ahead and celebrate the month of April. I am so excited about the month of April. We have new coaches on the team. We have coaches that made some moves, lots of volume happening on the team, and that just means growth. That means things are happening, people are interested in joining us, and we're excited about it. So awesome April, guys. I'm so excited. I'm so proud of everybody for all the work that you've put in. Obviously, let's keep it going in May. So I wanted to put up the leaderboard, a blank leaderboard, so that you can visualize yourself on this board. Where are you going to hit? And I added Success Club because I kind of was lonely in Success Club, guys. Success Club is important to your business. That means that you're growing your team. That means that you're moving your business forward. That means you're adding people to your group with Shakeology or with a performance line pack. And you're earning those Success Club points. You're earning those points towards your Success Club trip. You're earning those points towards, your commissions, and you're growing your volume. You're growing your income that way, and you're growing your team that way. So I wanted to add Success Club there because I want you to visualize your name there. I want somebody to knock me out of Success Club Coach of the Month because I don't need to be there. To be honest with you, I don't need to be there. I just want to help people and serve, but I want to celebrate you all in Success Club. So, and Success Club is a challenge pack sale. You'll get your 2 points. The Shakeology on HD, which is home direct, you'll get a point for that. Actually, no, it's 2 points. Where did I get that from? You know, a performance pack, challenge pack, completion packs if somebody already has Beachbody On Demand. Go after it. There are people that need what we have. You know that. And I'm going to say that passionately, and I will repeat that over and over again because I truly believe that 100%. All right, so visualize yourself. Where are you putting yourself? Are you going to welcome new coaches in? Are you going to be able to put those people in there? So let's make this a big, crazy leaderboard. Make me create 2 of them, 3 of them. Yeah? Deal? All right. So I wanted to talk really quickly about sharing your journey because I know a lot of people were asking about how we can make connections with people. How do we get people, not get people, but have, you know, conversations that are genuine, not like, you know, just sending those cold invites out, which I've done before and they've worked. But I really like having a connection with people. I really want to make a connection with people, really learn what it is that they need, what their goals are, what their struggles are. And I think what's worked best for me is where I've shared my story. And we can post up stock photos and we can, you know, do all the things that corporate gives us, but I really believe that people connect to our story more than anything else. So I wanted to show you some comparisons because I had a day one also. I started somewhere as well and I didn't know what to post. I would just post, you know, whatever and try to get people interested, right? And it wasn't working until I started sharing my story. So I'm showing you this. It's a stock photo versus you, right? Let me bring this down a little bit so you can see it better. So I have this Fit for Halloween 21-day fitness challenge, and my caption was lose 5 to 15 pounds in 21 days, and I just threw it out there. At 13 people who were like, okay, I'll just like it. And I think there were like sympathy likes, you know? So I really didn't have any conversations going there. But when you look at this other picture, you see that my body has been changing, the composition has been changing. And when I share on my Instagram post, I'm talking about honesty here. I'm talking about the doubt that I had in the program because a lot of people have doubt in our programs. They really are like, oh, they don't work. Those are people who are models or they pay these people to come in and, you know, they don't look shredded or it's all photoshopped. So I'm sharing my doubt. I'm being honest. I wasn't really all into the MM100 deal. I was a little nervous about it, but I gave it a chance. And I was like proved wrong. I'm constantly being proven wrong by Beachbody. That's apparently my thing. And I shared that story and almost 200 people engaged in that post. And those were almost 200 conversations that I could have and people thanking for, you know, posting. I still have trouble posting my transformation posts like that. But I wanted to show you how when you share your story and you're vulnerable, you're going to get people who can relate and connect to you. So there's that connection there. So the stock photo versus you. Then there's the call to action post. I am calling, call to action post is you want somebody to do something after they read your post. I'm inviting to Transform 20 in both of these posts, both of them. So the Take the First Step, VIP, exclusive access, blah, 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 all the bells and whistles that us Beachbody coaches are crazy about, the regular person has no clue what the heck you're talking about, right? So I just posted here, take the first step. It was very talking at you. I want you to do this, take the first step, do this, do that, do this, all these things. And then I shared here. I connected with people in the second post. Here, I connected, I have the step. And I'm connecting. When was the last time you put yourself first? I remember when I had my babies, I was the last person on the list and I hardly ever took care of myself. When was the last time I committed to myself? Like these are things that I was thinking about and it makes people think. So when you connect your experience and you connect it to somebody else, I think that's where people start saying, man, I can really do what she's doing too because I've watched her. And then lastly, you don't have to get as personal as I have, but I share my story fully and completely. And I let people into my life. When my mom was going through cancer, when she was going through her chemo, when she was going through all of those things, all the emotions that I was going through, obviously there was no way I could connect to her because her journey, fighting cancer and going through chemo and doing all those things, that was her journey, but I was able to share my journey. And people were seeing my strength, my breakdown. And I always promised everybody, I'll share the good, the bad, and the ugly. And then I share my humor also, the relationship with my husband. I let them into our relationship. I mean, we go live and we talk about all sorts of nonsense on Facebook. So for us, you know, it's very natural for us to have that connection with people virtually. So if you notice, you know, I talked about my shoes and how my husband was making fun of me. And that was just a regular non-Beachbody post. I think it's important for us to put posts up that are not about Beachbody, because we want people to see who we are and how, you know, our humor and how, you know, how we relate to our spouses, right? And then of course my journey with my mom, that was like, you know, really heavy for me, and I needed to share. And actually it's very cathartic for me to share and to write and to put it out there. And it's with those posts that I had with my mom, and this one with tears, I still remember all the messages that I got privately from people who were struggling with grief, who were struggling with, you know, a sick parent. And I still to this day get messages from people, hey, you know, how did you do this? And how are you know, how did you make it work? And how did you stay sane? You know, and I still get those messages too, because I let them in. And I think what happens is when you're pouring so much of yourself out, people are able to make those personal connections with you and really relate to you. And that's when you can have those conversations with people on Instagram. That's when I can go confidently into Instagram and look for people with, you know, I go look at something with TJ Maxx or with Target, or, you know, I don't know where I ended up in a rabbit hole somehow. And I ended up following all these women that were freaking hilarious, and they love Jesus, and they cuss, and they love shoes, and they love TJ Maxx. And I found my brand. I don't know how I did it, but I found them. But I had no issue with making connections, commenting on their stories, commenting on their posts, because I felt like I could relate to them. And I feel like a lot of them are following me now because they can see that same thing in my journey and in my posts and stuff like that. So, you know, I want to inspire you, and I want to empower you to share your Beachbody journey, but also your life journey, so you can find friends. I feel like this is like a virtual playground, Instagram and Facebook, where you can find new friends. And this is a great way to find women that, you know, are in your point A, right? You want to take them from point A to point B. You know, where were you sitting at point A? You know, when I started in point A, I had adrenal failure. My hormones were a mess. I couldn't lose any weight. I was sick and tired of not fitting into any of my clothes. I didn't feel good. I was unhappy. I was exhausted. And I just needed something for myself, right? And so I take them on a journey from where I was in point A, and I walk them through what I've been through. I do my, you know, workout every single day. I drink my shake. I eat from my meal plan. Yes, I have my glass of wine. Yes, I have my piece of chocolate, but that's real life. You know, I'm not going into bikini competition mode. I don't need a six pack. Although I want the six pack, I don't know that I'm ready for the commitment to get the six pack. That's a lot of work. So, you know, I take them on that journey from point A to point B. So that's one part of the whole Instagram story, Instagram posting, Instagram world that I think if you start doing this, I think it'll feel more comfortable for you to make connections with other women online on Instagram. So basically share who you are. Oh gosh. Share who you are and weave Beachbody into it all. Share your point A, where you started, and all the things that you did to get to point B, to Island B. And you know what? I've been to Island B, and now I'm moving to Island C. And from there, I'm going to move to Island D. Like, I'm constantly evolving and constantly growing. And you want to share that. Okay, how did you feel? Why was it time? And what did you do to get to where you are right now? So it gets easier as you do it. When I first started, I was doing all the stock photos, and I was doing all the easy stuff, but I wasn't really getting any connections with people. It was just another, you know, it becomes white noise to people when we start putting up just random graphics. So I just wanted to share that with you. Practice, 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 and repeat. So let me see your faces. Does anybody have any questions about what I shared with you right now about Instagram? Nothing? Everyone's so serious. You ate that burger really fast, Jen. Okay. All right. So let's talk Camp Quarantine, and I'm going to unmute you guys and stop my share just so I can see everybody, because there's some issues that are going on. Let me unmute everybody. Can I unmute? Yeah. Oh, I unmuted you. Okay. You guys can unmute yourselves as you feel free. I know, Jackie, I don't know if Loren made you an admin in there. I'm not sure.
I think I'm not sure.
Okay, just because I don't want to throw this on you if you're not ready to lead out on it, but Bod groups, there's so many quirks and glitches, and that's just part of it being new. So we're just, keep the excitement up. Everyone, I mean, the energy in the group truly is amazing, and I love it. It feels so good to have so much engagement and to have everybody supporting each other. I think it's fantastic. As far as the posting is concerned, I have all the posts. The problem is I've heard everybody that has put up all their posts and scheduled their posts. I don't know what's wrong with me. They scheduled their posts. None of the posts are coming up when they schedule it. So they have to literally go in every day and put that post in. So that was the only reason
I don't understand what you're talking about, scheduling the post.
So we as coaches, we're scheduling posts to motivate and inspire everybody in the group. So Jen, I know this is something that's kind of off,
Yeah.
off the grid. So don't even stress about it.
Okay.
Don't even stress about it. Yeah. These are for the coaches that are inviting other customers in and that have brought people in and want to participate and lead out with this. So
Okay. I'm not there yet.
yeah, you will be though.
Hopefully.
So, So I don't know how you girls want to do it. If you want me to create a schedule or a calendar or something like that, so that everybody's. I don't want to be the one that's posting everything up or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like those. It's not even corporate posts. It's the post that Sarah makes me that I have. Nothing.
I didn't know if I was frozen. My internet keeps coming in and out and in and out and in and out.
No. You're good.
I think a schedule would be good.
Okay.
That way the people who are leading out in the group know when they should, because I think it's great to have a lot of engagement, but I also think that if all of us are posting at random days and random times, it could become like that remember the original 80-day obsession group, and it just became insane.
Yes.
You don't want it to be that either.
Right. I don't want it to be crazy. I want it to be fun. I want it to be, a place where people want to go in and say, hey, look, I got my workout in, I got my Shakeogo in. I just put a silly post today, what's in your cart type of thing. So okay. So what I'll do is I'll double check with, I think it's you, myself, Abby, Loren, and Angie that are leading out. Carissa, I wasn't sure if you were jumping into that bandwagon also. So if anything, I'll put a calendar and I'll put our names on a calendar and I'll give you guys the post for the day, and it already has the date on it. So you'll know exactly what post to put up. Is that fair?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that way we're not all like going crazy trying to post something every day. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Can I say
All right,
something
cool.
to that point too?
Huh?
Can I say something to that point?
Yes, please.
One of the girls that just joined the group, one of my challengers, Katie, she
Mhm.
just posted for the first time last night.
Yeah.
She sent me, I think she's just extremely overwhelmed with the whole thing.
Okay.
She has been in other challenge groups of mine before when they were run on Facebook, and she really liked them, and she was getting results from the programs and stuff, and she was really engaged.
Uh-huh.
And she sent a message last night saying that she felt like the group is extremely overwhelming because there's so many women in the group, and
Okay.
she feels like everybody is in such a different place because the group didn't all start where like everybody's starting on day one. Like,
Okay.
because it's kind of like an ongoing group.
Yeah.
So I agree in that. I think that if we have that schedule set up, that's going to take away, maybe somebody else is feeling overwhelmed too.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot of girls in there. I personally think the more the better,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I guess she doesn't have that type of personality.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you know what? And I'll take off Carl's posts too, because Carl also is taking over the whole.
I was going to ask you about that. You can
Yeah.
take that off because, oh my goodness, Carl, enough already.
We need to stop with Carl. I love Carl, but we need to stop with Carl. So
But-
yeah,
And the thing is that if he's posting 5 or 6 times a day, it buries us.
I know. And I'm like, why is there Carl again? So yes. So I'm going to see if I can remove Carl from all the posts because I was able to do that with my challenge tracker. So I'm going to see if I can do it with bot groups
Okay.
because I don't want Carl. I love him. We love him, Jefe. Love him. But I don't want him in my group right now. I got to say.
I'm 100% with you there. I
I'm
just feel like
completely honest.
if he was in every once in a while, but the other thing is these people don't know who Carl is.
I know.
So
Exactly.
this random man shows up in the group.
It's this random middle-aged man popping in.
That's what he is to them.
It does say It does say CEO. Because
I
I
know.
looked at it, I was like, who is that? And then I saw it said CEO. So I figured who he
I'm
was.
looking at it right now, but we don't need Carl in our group. It's
Aw, poor
Right.
Carl. No love.
no, we love Carl, we love Enjefe, but we're just gonna no.
He's
We're
just
good.
too much right now.
It's fine. Okay, so we will do that. We'll do the posts, and maybe we can do a place where I mean our workouts are popping up. And if Katie feels really overwhelmed with all the notifications she's getting, you know that she can go to preferences, right? And she can
Yeah.
manage her preferences that way. So if she's feeling overwhelmed with the amount of notifications she's getting, she can control that, and she can just make it where it's just your comments or your posts that are popping up, and that's what she'll get an alert from. So let her know that she can update her notification settings as well, so it doesn't feel so overwhelming. Like I have all of them on because I want to make sure that I'm, in there and with you guys. So yeah, just let her know that she can adjust that if she needed to. So, I mean, with 10 women, I think it's great. Any more, I think, would be crazy, but, that's just me. All right, cool. All right, so we talked about Camp Quarantine. I still giggle when I talk about Camp Quarantine. It's the funniest thing, but I think that's what people like it. Okay, so that's all I wanted to share there. All right, questions. I think we've gone over our questions. We're good there? Yes? Any questions? No? Okay. I just want to make sure. Let's celebrate. Give me a win from last week. Mine was lame last week. I cleaned my bathroom. That's terrible. That's so sad. Who celebrates that? Just me.
I'm Chris is being a pain. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
Chris and Vinny, they happen to be friends. So imagínate, of course they're both going to be.
I know. It's crazy. Does anybody has a win that we can celebrate today? Anything?
I didn't kill my husband.
Oh, that's a win, honey. We are in quarantine and our spouses are alive. That is a win. Hi, Chris.
He's saying hi.
Hi,
Okay,
honey.
goodbye. Goodbye, Chris.
Anyone? It doesn't have to be Beachbody. It doesn't have to be anything related. It could be life related.
Okay, the true one, I finally started bar yesterday.
Okay, good. How do you feel?
Oh, I did half of one today because my legs are killing me.
It's intense. Yeah.
And when you're doing it, you don't see it. You don't feel it.
Yes.
Last night I got up from the bed to go to the bathroom and I was like, oh my God.
Yes.
And this morning, and I live in a townhouse, so going down the stairs is not fun.
Yes.
But I did attempt to do half my workout, at least get something in.
Good.
And then tomorrow I'll try to do the other half of that one workout.
Good. Listen, you get in there and you're doing it. That's a win.
My 7-year-old might join me.
Good. That's fantastic. I think that's great. And Carissa says that she's still alive and she didn't go crazy from work. That's it. Welcome, honey. I'm so glad you won the week, babe. That is so good. So good. Anybody else?
I finished 10 rounds last Friday.
Yay!
Did you post your transformation? Did you do your side by
I
side?
have not. I am slacking between 4 kids, working at home, husband home. It's one of those to-do list things.
Girl, listen,
Alive.
taking your pictures takes 5 minutes. Let's go. And
I'm terrible when it comes to posting.
I know. Well, you don't have to share it with us. Send it to corporate, to Beachbody Challenge. Get your t-shirt, and you can be put in a raffle to win some money.
Right? I know. I really have zero excuse not to do it.
Takes 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I mean, can you imagine?
I'll get on it.
$750, $10,000. I mean, think about it. What can you do with $10,000?
Right? What's 5 minutes?
What's 5 minutes for 10 grand? I don't know. I mean, I'm not guaranteeing that you're going to win it, but I'm just saying you can. So just saying. So what are you doing next? Did you start 10 rounds again, or what are you doing now?
I just started with MM100 again, Morning
Okay.
Meltdown, because I love that program, but I'm thinking about doing 10 rounds again. But Loren and I are getting ready to do the reset, so it's kind of like I'm right in between programs. I don't want to start something to have to stop it.
Yeah. No, I know. When do you guys start the reset?
I'm going to meet up with her tonight and give her box or her kit, and then we're going to discuss the schedule, see if hers and I's will line up.
Okay. Cool.
So, yeah.
When do you guys finish school?
We'll get done. Our last day for students distance learning is the 21st. And
Okay.
then I think for Loren, I think she's done the following Monday or Tuesday, and then I go all the way until June.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
I wonder when are we stopping, Christina?
Broward, Bella's last day is the 28th. I don't know what Broward or date is.
Yeah, but they're usually the same.
Well, Bella's in private school, so she's different completely.
I know that Angie's school's ceremony is usually like the first Friday of June.
Yeah, it's different this year. This is the first year that we finish in May. So, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
I say let them out now. Screw it.
We can call that a win, right? Anybody else want to share a win?
I taught the whole PIO class.
Yes!
A what class?
I
PIO.
teach PIO.
What's
If
PIO?
you don't know PIO, you need to find PIO. It's on demand. But I teach
Oh,
the
okay.
live. I teach the live version at the school that I teach at to the other teachers. But I've never like branched out from the teachers, and doing it on social media for me is like a big deal because I'm kind of shy. So I went live. The last time I checked before it disappeared, 28
This one?
people had one. Yes.
Okay.
It is my first love.
Yeah, it is.
It is
Is
my
it-
first love. It is.
Is it
Turbo would be
intense?
second.
Is it intense?
It can be,
So think about adding
It
Turbo
falls-
to that list.
but it's good.
Does-
It's low impact, so it's great.
Yeah, it falls under low impact. Yeah, because
Yeah, I love
I quickly learned with bar that my hip limitations is a huge.
Well, follow the modifier. Remember, I did bar for a couple of weeks after my knee surgery. So, and I modified a lot.
Yeah, I
So-
can't get on the floor because I won't be able to get back up. So I
Right.
don't do the floor, and then instead of doing push-ups on the floor, I use the chair as my. Like I'm still like up in the air, but I'm using the chair to do my push-ups. At least I'm not just standing around. I'm trying to modify the floor stuff to a different way.
Any movement is great. Any movement is great. That's positive. That's huge. All right, cool. All right, so my win is I followed my tracker for my business all week, and I'm very proud of that because, I don't know, I just like checking things off my list, and that's fun. So that's a win for me. Let me see the chat. Who's chatting? Turbo. Oh my God. Yes, Turbo Fire. Yep. Turbo Fire is awesome. We do that extra turbo after upper body with Joel on 10 rounds. So, yeah.
Oh, that's why you do it. Because I've seen you do Turbo on your stories. I'm like, she's turboing again. Why is she turboing again?
Because it's upper body. Like today's upper body though was killer. I couldn't do anything else. But usually upper, I'm able to do turbo. So yes, and let us all know when you do turbo online because then I'll take your class. But you have to remind me because I was really bad and I didn't show up for you on Sunday.
It's okay. It's really okay. It's
I
really
know.
okay. It's
I
really
know.
okay. Turbo Live is like the best though. Turbo Live is really fun. But I have to finish 80 Day because I will
Yes.
die.
Okay.
Although I was doing both before.
No, because we're on Plan D. That's why. All right. So I'm going to finish off with Plan D. Are you still on Plan D?
I'm on Plan C.
Okay. Plan D is magic, man.
I'm on Plan C.
We call Plan D the booty plan. That's where you build your booty.
Well, I mean, I'm not teaching, so
I
I'm
know.
burning less calories than I was.
I know. So
You know,
Plan
so I'm actually not hungry at all. Plan C is good for me this time.
That's perfect. That's perfect. All right.
Yeah.
So I wanted to end off with a quote about stories, of course. So stories create community, enable us to see through the eyes of other people, and open us to the kinds of others. And I think that's so true. When we share our stories, other people can connect with us, and we just create that community. I mean, look at us here. We have this community because we shared our stories, and we were able to connect with each other. So I wanted to leave you with that. Let me know if you guys have any questions or anything pops into your mind. Take advantage of the McSperry Energize that's coming out. If you want the IG story slides, they're $5 from Marco, the people who made my camp quarantine stuff. And I'm happy to send you that if you want it. So that's it. If you all don't have anything else to share, That's our call. I'm going to stop the recording now. I'm going to stop. All right.